What's going on, my fellow robots? My name is Transformers Robotics. Welcome back to my channel. Now, today in this video, we'll be explaining the Astro, Duchess, and G-Man and how they're related. Now, let's get started. So, I apologize if my voice sounds weird. I am a little, my throat is not, I'm a little sick at the moment, but I assure you I'm doing just fine. I took some medicine and I'm feeling just fine. So, back on the topic, we don't know much back on the topic of the video, we're going to talk about Astro, Duchess, and G-Man. Now, a lot of you might comment, why are we talking about Astro, Duchess, and G-Man? Well, I've seen a bunch of videos online talk about how Astro, Duchess, and G-Man might be related. Some say that they're their daughter and father, while some suggest that they could be like relatives. Now, what is the possible theory of this? Well, this idea started in episode 77, the full version, where we saw Astro Duchess made a similar move that G-Man did in episode 65, where G-Man did the eyebrow movement. Now, it's unclear if G-Man and Astro Duchess are relatives, but judging how the two look quite similar in multiple ways, and G-Man was a former member of the Astro Toilets, and he was a former commander, I'm assuming that G-Man might have mated with someone in the Astro Society. Now, before you tell me that the toilets can't have children, this is actually that's not true, actually, because in episode 75, we saw that the Astro Juggernaut had children. Now in season 25, because in the clip I'm showing you, G-Man says children, which means just the Astro Juggernaut may have more than one. Now, it's unclear where his children are, but I'm assuming that all of them might be at the Astro base. Now, a lot of you might say that Astro Duchess may not be G-Man's daughter, because for one, Duchess is a high-ranking member of the Astro Society, and also G-Man was a commander, and also Duchess may be a bit older than G-Man. Now, before you post me in the comments telling me this might be the facts, if you compare Astro Duchess to G-Man, I'll show you a quick clip. You can see that G-Man has gray hair on his head, while Astro Duchess has still red hair. Now, you could say that she dyed her hair, but I'm not going to assume that's the case, because, for instance, we know that Astro Toilets don't really, we know that high-rank Astro Toilets don't really wear dye. And also, I'm assuming that Astros don't even have hair dye. That said, we also know there could be relatives in the Skibbity Toilet series, because in the full series, we learn the female mutant has a sister who worked at Alpha Hill's laboratory. And like I said earlier, the Astro Juggernaut has pups. And also, he says he has more than one. So I'm assuming that this is not the first time the Astro Juggernaut, and we also know the Astro Juggernaut loves his children. So this probably means the fact that G-Man might be the Astro Duchess's father might also not be too far-fetched. Also, like I said in my video before, or I made this one, G-Man and Duchess do the exact same eyebrow thing, which caused a lot of speculation. Also, during the fight with Juggernaut and G-Man, Juggernaut says this. So yes, as you just heard from that clip earlier, G-Man still has someone in the Astro race who cares about him. Now, you could say the Astro Juggernaut was talking about himself, but I don't believe this to be the case, because the Astro Juggernaut had a chance to go with G-Man when he was exiled, but he decided to stay with the Astro Toilets. Only the scientists went with him. Now, like I said in my Scientist Explain video, the scientist toilet was an Astro Toilet, and he stayed with G-Man throughout the show. Oh, now it's unclear who this special person is, but I'm assuming it might be the Astro Duchess, because if you look at G-Man and Astro Duchess, you can see the two look identical in multiple ways. Now, you could say that G-Man's body is a lot more bulky than the Astro Duchess, but still, G-Man uses G-Man's body is mostly bulky like that is because, unlike the Astro toilets, who have advanced technology, G-Man has to work with anything he can because of the limited resources on on the human planet. Now, one other thing I noticed is that G-Man and the Astro Duchess have the exact same core. Now, like I said in my core explained video, I believe there are two different types of cores. One for controlling bodies, and one for controlling one another. Now, I say this because I actually forgot to say this in my core explained video. The Astro Striders actually have cores on their chest. Now, like I said in my core explained video, the Astro Duchess still has a body which he uses that core to control. Well, I say control because to episode 40 to episode 69, when G-Man got his body upgrade, G-Man has shown to always use those always shown to use lasers without cores. Now, like I said in my G-Man origin video, G-Man had laser eyes before he came to Earth, and he lost them because of the Titan TV Man. But during the fight with Titan TV Man, when they were fighting, G-Man lost his laser eyes because of the extreme beam of the TV rays. Now, like I said, now I actually have a theory. Now I have a video coming up explaining will the Astros use the TV rays' abilities to their advantage, or it might be something related to that. So please stay tuned for that. Now if you look at G-Man, if you look at their fight, you can see that G-Man was controlling his lasers before he had the core on his chest. Now as we know, we still have no idea how G-Man knows about the core, how to get the cores from the Titans. Well, in episode 67, when G-Man came to assist the Titan TV, the scientist Toilet, we saw that he had the exact same core as Titan TV Man in episodes 47. Now you could say he got that from the TV books, but I don't believe that to be the case because it's likely the TV books only showed him how to control the TV beams. Because as we saw later on, G-Man and Titan TV Man's cores have two different functions. Titan TV Man can shoot laser beams, while G-Man on the other hand can summon energy balls to assault others. Now we only see three specific balls, energy balls. We see yellow, purple ball, and green. Now like other YouTubers have said, the purple ball is supposed to control objects or control eminent objects, and the green is supposed to malfunction machinery. Now I'll be explaining the race and their specific powers later on in another video, so please stay tuned for that. But yes, going back on the topic of the video, as you just saw, G-Man. Now back on the video, G-Man and Astro Duchess have multiple things in common. The two have laser eyes. The two have cores on their ores and Titan bodies. And if you compare Duchess and G-Man weaponry, the two kind of are similar. Duchess and G-Man have lasers, and the two actually do use weaponry. For G-Man, he uses the sword. He actually uses swords and oars and other weapons. Because when he came to assist Titan TV Man, you can actually see on his arms, he actually has the swords on his left side. Now, I believe those are there to give him a little bit of extra blade power, because those things are tinier versions of Titan TV Man's blades, yet they could still pack a punch. Now, one other thing I noticed about G-Man and Duchess is that Duchess and G-Man both have Titan body. Now, if you compare as we see, G-Man only has the top portion of his body complete. Because in the clip I'm showing you, you can see that G-Man has legs as well. So I've seen a lot of great creators on YouTube who made fun ideas what G-Man's lower body will look like. Some say he'll look like a quadruped, some will say he looks like a bipedal, but I believe that G-Man will look more I think G-Man won't have the Titan legs. He'll have more like the legs that cheetahs have, which will make him faster. But nevertheless, I still believe that G-Man will have his Titan body completed, and I think he'll probably be the biggest Titan because during his fight with the Titans, G-Man was shown to be the same size as Titan Speaker Man, and the fact that he's the same size as Titan Speaker Man may suggest once he gets a body, he'll be bigger than all Titans. This is shown because, as we know, and by the way, as we can see, Astro Juggernaut is a lot smaller than Titan G-Man's body. And the fact that he's a lot smaller may suggest that he's a lot more smaller. And may I remind you, As we saw, when Titan TV Man pounced on Juggernaut, we saw the two were kind of similar in size. The only difference is Juggernaut does not have any legs. If you compare the two side by side, Juggernaut and Titan TV Man actually kind of look similar body builds. And the fact that G-Man is bigger than the Astro Juggernaut may suggest he'll also be bigger than the Titan TV Man. And also may suggest he'll also be stronger, because during their fight, Titan TV Man barely did a dance on Juggernaut, while G-Man did a humongous amount of damage on Juggernaut. As for if G-Man will fight Duchess, I'm gonna assume he probably won't, because if our theory that G-Man and Duchess are related, then I'm suggesting that once he sees her, he'll likely try to convince her to join his side. Alright, now I'm saying that Duchess and G-Man will meet because, as we know, Titan TV Man is now under the effects of the Astros. So I believe that Astro Duchess will probably keep an eye on Titan TV Man, so no one could get him uninfected. But nevertheless, we'll have to wait until that comes. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. If you all enjoyed it, let me leave a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comment what you guys want me to make next. And I hope you all have a good day, night, and I hope you all stay well.